variety of different aircraft that we have to provide command and control. They range from drones to coalition aircraft to tankers to fighters, bombers, imaging aircraft.
The F-22 Raptor was a game-changer for the United States, so much so that it forced China into a desperate act of espionage. China needed to level the playing field, and what better way than to steal the very secrets that made the F-22 untouchable? This high-stakes drama spanned 6 years, involving spies, hackers, and a web of deception that would make any Hollywood thriller look tame. And the result? The J-20 Mighty Dragon, China's most advanced fighter jet, a machine that carries the DNA of its American rival. But now, these two giants are set to face off in the skies. The F-22 against a fighter that was never supposed to exist, the J-20. Tensions between the US and China have only worsened over the years, and the rivalry between these two nations has grown fiercer. It all began back in 2008, a pivotal year for China as it officially launched the development of its first stealth fighter. Enter Su Bin, a Chinese national-turned-Canadian businessman who spearheaded a daring operation to infiltrate American military secrets. Su Bin wasn't your typical spy. He ran a small company in Canada that specialized in aircraft cable harnesses, but what he really excelled at was getting access to secrets no one thought he could reach. With a company called Load Tech, Su Bin had just a few employees and seemed to pose little threat. But behind the scenes, Su was building relationships that would open doors to the inner workings of the American and Canadian defense industries. He partnered with professional hackers and key figures in China's military, forming a network that was after one thing: America's most closely guarded military technologies. Su's goal? To get his hands on as much information as possible about stealth fighter programs, and he succeeded in a big way. Su Bin's network stole a staggering 630,000 files from Boeing, gaining access to tens of thousands of sensitive documents and a massive 65 gigabytes of data of classified information. He was eventually caught in 2014, convicted after confessing to his crimes. But by then, it was too late. China had already begun incorporating stolen American tech into its own fighter jet, the J-20 Mighty Dragon. Features like redesigned vertical stabilizers, stealth-enhancing technologies, and powerful new engines began showing up in China's latest aircraft, things that didn't exist before 2008. The battle for stealth supremacy. Stealth technology isn't just a buzzword. It's the game-changing advantage that can make or break a fighter jet's survival in modern warfare. And the F-22 Raptor? It's the king of stealth. Lockheed Martin left no stone unturned when building this aircraft. Every inch of the Raptor is designed with invisibility in mind. Hinges are hidden, the airframe is sculpted to scatter radar waves, and even the edges are cooled to reduce its heat signature. The Raptor's flat-thrust vectoring nozzles also play a huge role, reducing the infrared emissions that heat-seeking missiles would otherwise lock onto. But there's more. The Raptor is coated head-to-toe in radar-absorbent material, ensuring that any radar waves that do manage to bounce back are few and far between. This attention to detail has paid off. The Raptor has a radar cross-section of just 1/1000th of a square meter, equivalent to the size of a steel marble. And if that isn't enough, the aircraft is equipped with a signature assessment system, constantly scanning for any degradation in its stealth profile so repairs can be made before it's ever vulnerable. These features make the F-22 nearly impossible to detect, keeping it one step ahead of enemy air defenses. China's J-20 Mighty Dragon, on the other hand, has its own take on stealth, but it's hard to say if it truly rivals the Raptor's capabilities. The J-20 boasts a stealthy chine shape, radar-absorbing materials, and an electroconductive canopy, all designed to reduce radar detection. Its diverter supersonic inlets, DSIs, are also key. They cut down weight, complexity, and radar signature while cleverly hiding the engines from prying eyes. The fighter's flat bottom, internal weapons bays, and sawtooth edges on compartment doors further boost its stealth capabilities. However, the debate rages on about the J-20's canards, those small winglets near the front of the aircraft. Some argue that they can compromise stealth, which could mean the mighty Dragon isn't quite as stealthy as its American counterpart. Engines that power the sky. Both the F-22 and J-20 are powered by twin engines, but the Raptor takes the lead in raw speed. It's equipped with two Pratt & Whitney F-119 PW-100 augmented turbofan engines, producing an impressive 70,000 pounds of thrust combined. This allows the Raptor to soar at speeds of Mach 2.25, reach a service ceiling of 65,000 feet, and travel up to 2,000 miles. On top of that, its thrust-vectoring nozzles give it incredible agility, allowing it to outmaneuver almost any adversary in a dogfight. The J-20, currently powered by two Shenyang WS-10C afterburning turbofans, can generate 66,000 pounds of thrust, slightly less than the Raptor. It reaches a top speed of Mach 2 and can climb a bit higher to 66,000 feet. Where it excels is range, with a maximum distance of 3,400 miles, outpacing the Raptor in that department. China's future plans include upgrading the mighty Dragon with the more powerful WS-15 engine, which could shift the balance of power, but for now, the Raptor holds the edge. The F-22 Raptor's final evolution. Even after being in service for over a decade longer than any other fifth-generation fighter, the F-22 Raptor is still considered the most dominant air superiority fighter on the planet. But dominance isn't enough for the Raptor. It's continually evolving, taking on new upgrades to ensure it stays ahead in the ever-changing modern battle space. In 2022, General Mark Kelly, head of the U.S. Air Force's Air Combat Command, teased a set of game-changing upgrades designed to push the Raptor from an aerial predator to something even the toughest fighters would fear. Two upgrades in particular stand out. First, the Raptor is getting low-observable IRST pods. These faceted pods, seen under the wings of three Raptors in General Kelly's post, represent a major leap forward. IRST, infrared search and track, pods allow the F-22 to detect and track both stealthy and non-stealthy aircraft passively, miles away, without alerting enemies. As electronic warfare becomes increasingly important on the battlefield, these IRST pods are an essential addition, giving the Raptor a serious edge in stealth combat. Second, there's the introduction of new weapons. General Kelly's post also showed a missile being fired from one of the Raptors, a missile never before seen in the US arsenal. While it's unclear exactly which missile this is, it's speculated to be the AIM-260, a long-range Joint Advanced Tactical Missile designed to replace the AIM-120 AMRAAM. The AIM-260 is America's answer to advanced long-range threats like China's PL-15 missile. And that's not all. The Raptor could soon carry hypersonic missiles and laser-directed energy weapons, all crafted by Lockheed Martin, the same company behind the Raptor's original design. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates on cutting-edge weaponry.